You know you've come to an official news channel when there's a guy with a tie and note cards with notes written on them. Standing all of my notes. Anyway, welcome to All the News for You, where I'm going to tell you all about the news that you want to hear or don't hear. I don't really care. And I'm not quite sure how to segue into this first story, so here we go. And now I know that all the countries except for America love their soccer, and I'm a weird American. I am slightly interested in soccer too, but I think this is taking it a little too far. Down in Panama, there was a team playing, and a guy was down defending his goal, and he cleared a ball out into the crowd where he hit an owl with a soccer ball. And it's not just any owl. This owl happened to be the other team's lucky mascot. And he hit the owl, and it died. And, well, it didn't go very well for him from here on out. He went over to the dead owl, because it had fallen onto the field, and he punted it into the crowd. Went about 3 yards. And when I first started reading the story, I was a bit sympathetic, because as a person who watches soccer, I know sometimes balls go where you don't want them to, and sometimes you can't control it, and it might have accidentally hit where the owl just happened to be at that moment. But the more I read it, the more I thought, this guy is a total douchebag. And when the press interviewed him after the game was over, and they asked him, why did you punt the owl into the crowd, he said, and I quote, "I wanted to see if the owl could fly." And that just totally did it for me. I'm like, seriously? And the guy now faces up to 3 months in jail, and rightfully so. I mean, not only can you put him away for animal cruelty charges, but you can put him away on pure douchebaggery charges. Lawyers, I'm looking at you. Douchebag charges. Do it. Moving on to our next story. It's Justin Bieber's birthday, and no one cares. He's 17 and looks like a girl, so I'm just going to move on to my next story. This one kind of amused me. It was a new study that was recently released that says that being a jerk can actually kill you. Can literally shorten your lifespan. What the study says is there's a common correlation between a low IQ and higher hospital admissions. So what you're telling me is that stupid people do stupid things that put them in hospitals because they did stupid things. No, science, what would we ever do without you? I have no idea. Our last story for the day is one that's slightly more serious than Panamanian owl kickers. Yeah. But the alleged murder of Robert Kennedy is up for parole this Wednesday. He's currently serving a life sentence. He's now 66, and the psychologist in the prison where he was being held have determined that should he be released, he will no longer pose a threat to himself or anyone around him, and my opinion on this is that jail is a place to rehabilitate people. It's a place where you go to sort of learn from your mistakes, and once you learn from your mistakes, and if you're not posing a threat to anyone else around you, I think it's perfectly fine for him to be readmitted into society. I don't believe it's a place where we need to house criminals like animals for 60 years. But, me, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think about this story and any other stories from today down below. But that is all the stories I have for today. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see if I can get some videos up in the next couple days. But like I said, it's gonna be irregular for a while. But yeah, just let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys later.